Hello everyone, Debbie here. Welcome back to Barossa Valley Crafts. Today we're going to make this card. So I guess we could call it a triple side stepper card. So that's it flat. If we open it up, it'll stand like that. So it looks like that from the top and that from the front. So you can see there it's got 3 layers on the sides as it goes to the side. So hence triple side stepper. So let me show you how I have made this. Now if you don't have like a cutting scoring board and that's fine because you can do it without that. So I'll show you how I have done this one. So to start off with, this piece of card is 6 by 12 inches. So which is in centimetres, if you work in centimetres, it's that 15.2 by 30.5 centimetres. So what I've done here, going from the end, I've put my ruler at the end here and I've marked it at 2 inches and 4 inches, or 5.2 and 10.2 centimetres. Then moving it up to the other end, I've done the same, 2 inches and 4 inches, or 5.2 and 10.2 centimetres. And then very lightly, I've done mine a bit heavier so you can see it, but just very lightly draw a line between those marks because they need to be rubbed out later, so you don't want them too heavy. Then from the side, from the bottom, measure 6 inches or 15.2 centimetres. So do a little mark there and then doing a line. Now the beauty of this particular ruler, so this is a Tim Holtz ruler, because it's got all the lines on it like this, if I line that up with the edge of the card, from that point that I've just drawn, and it will also then line up with my 2-inch line and draw a line from that 2-inch mark to that 6-inch mark, like that. And having it with all the marks on it like this makes it square. If you do quilting, you'll understand the advantages of doing square lines. So that's that one. Then on the next one, so again, I'll just repeat that. 6 inches or 15.2 centimetres, and then do a line to the 2-inch line from that 6-inch mark across like so. Then from the bottom of the card, we're going to put the ruler, let's see, we'll go this way. So putting the ruler there, do a little mark at 3 inches, 4 inches, and 7 inches. So 3, 4 and 7 inches, or 7.5, 10.2 and 17.8 centimetres. And then again, on the bottom line, we're going to do a line all the way across. So do that from the 2-inch mark to the edge. Then come up to your next one at the 4-inch mark, and again just to the 4-inch down line. And then we'll go up to the 7-inch mark and do a line at 7 inches or 17.8 centimetres, again just to your 4-inch line. Then going to your third line, let me put the ruler up the right way. Sorry, your second line, not your third line. So now on your 4-inch line, do a mark at 5 inches and again at 8 inches. And do them across as well. So when you've got it all laid out, you've basically got to mark at 3 inches, 4 inches, 5 inches, 6 inches, 7 inches and 8 inches. So I've drawn mine so you can see what it looks like. Now what I suggest is get a piece of card and do the same thing I have just done here and just draw it all in so you can see how it looks. Then with a cutting blade, now you can see here I have got 2 red lines, and with a cutting blade, put the point of the cutting blade at your 7-inch mark and then cut down to your 3-inch mark. So I'll just, now when you're doing that, make sure you've got a ruler that's got an edge on it that will not cut. So that will give you that. And then do the same from the 8-inch mark down to your 3-inch mark on your 4-inch line. All sounds very confusing, doesn't it? So line that up and cut. Now if you've got a cutting board, you can do it with your trimmer and everything. So that will give you 2 cuts. Now we need to do some scoring. Now this is why we've done it in pencil, so that you can rub it out. If you want to, instead of doing the pencil lines going across, you can actually just use your scoring tool instead. So on all these lines, so on your 3-inch line, using your scoring tool, score your card on that 3-inch line, your 4-inch line, just to there, and your 5-inch line, 6-inch line, 7-inch line, and your 8-inch line. So you might need to screenshot that if you like, so you can see all the measurements. And then once you've removed all your pencil lines, we'll then fold it. So you're going to be doing hills and valley folds. So these 3 here will now become hill folds. Then this one and this one will become valley folds. And then your long one at the bottom will become another hill fold. So it will all fold up like so. And that will give you your base card. So again, I'll just leave that there. So I don't know if I put it that way, it's a bit hard to see it. So the base card is 6 inches by 12 inches. And there is all your measurements. Okay. So if you need to screenshot that, please do. And then we're going to get on with the decorating. So there's a couple of different ways you can decorate it. And so this is one way. So to do it like this, you will need one piece of matte card. So this one is 5 3/4 by 1 3/4 inches, or 14.5 by 4.4 centimetres. And that one is going to go there. Actually, I'll stick it on as I go. Might be a bit easier. So I'll just put that on there. So making sure you line it up so you get an even border all the way around. There we go, and I'll just remove the other bits of backing from the tape. Now, because I'm using mirror card, I'm using double-sided adhesive. Because mirror card is non-porous, if you use glue, once the glue is dry, things can just pop off the mirror card. So that's why I use double-sided tape. Now, the top layer for this one is 5.5 by 1.5 inches or 14 by 3.7 centimetres. So again, just pop that into place. Oh, it's very sticky. Now, by just removing the one piece, hopefully I can manoeuvre it to get it where I want it, and then I will remove the rest of the tape. There we go. Now, if you want to do it like this, so you've got your front piece here, you will need to cut 4 pieces that are 2 3/4 by 1 3/4, or gosh, I can't even read my writing there. Hang on. Which is 7. So 7 by 4.5 centimetres. So that's your mat piece. So you'll need 4 mat pieces, 2 3/4 by 1 3/4 of an inch, or 7 by 4.5 centimetres. And then you will need 4 top pieces that are 2.5 by 1 3/4 inches, or 6.3 by 3.8 centimetres. Now that's if you want to have it so you've got the pieces here. The other way you can do it is just having a solid piece here, which is what I'm going to do on this one. So this piece is 3 3/4 by 2 3/4 of an inch, or 9.5 by 7 centimetres. So that will be the mat layer. So I'll just pop that on. And hopefully I get it nice and even. Here we go. And I'll just remove this. Okay. And then the top piece will be 3.5 by 2.5 inches, or 9 by 6.5 centimetres. So I'll just pop that into place. So while I'm doing this, I'll let you know that I do have a couple of Facebook groups, and I'll add the links in the description. One's called Cardmaking for Beginners and Beyond. The other is called Barossa Valley Crafts, and if you'd like to join, you're more than welcome. Come and share your creations with like-minded people. Okay, so that's that. Now the other two are going to go here and here. So I've already put them partially together. I'll just stick them onto the base card. So again, if you're doing the split front, you'll need 4 pieces like this. So I will tell you the measurements again in a moment. Okay, we'll just pop that on there. So if you're doing 4 pieces of these, they are, the mat layer is 2 3/4 by 1 3/4 of an inch. And hang on, what have I done here? Yep, that's right, sorry. I'm all tongue-tied now. Your mat layer is 2 3/4 by 1 3/4 of an inch, and your top layer is 2.5 by 1.5 inches. So it's just 1/4 of an inch smaller than your mat card for the top one. I just had some exciting news today, so I'm a bit excited. Okay, so that's that. So now we're going to decorate it. Now, every now and then I buy magazines that come out into the news agency, and they often have bits and pieces in it. This was in one of the magazines that I got. So that's what I'm using to decorate this card. So I'm just going to use some glue, and I've just taken out pieces from that book, and I'm just going to decorate that with using those. So this particular one, they've just got pop-out pictures and things. So it's very pretty. And we'll put this one down here. So obviously with these you can decorate them to suit any occasion you like, which is good. And then we'll put happy birthday. Now I'll just work out, I'll probably put it about there. And then we've got another little fairy. I'll put her in about the middle. There we go. And that's it. So then you can put your sentiments and greetings on the inside, or you can do them on the back, totally up to you. But reasonably easy to do. And this is probably the most hardest part. But there it is again. I'll leave it there. So screenshot that so you can see the measurements. The card base is 12 by 6 inches. Oh, actually, I'll put that on here. So card base is 12 by 6 inches. There we go. So thank you for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed that and I haven't been too confusing. If you have, please do give me the thumbs up, and do feel free to come and join us in the Facebook groups. Thank you for joining me. Bye.